Hello and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, my daughter keeps staring at me. She's watching her dancing vegetable things. So today I'm going to be talking about my birth story. So in October, basically I was having contractions for weeks, and yes, they was real. I went to the hospital over there and they showed them up on the screen and everything. But when they checked me, I was only like at 2. So it was like, never mind. So, October the 6th came around. And about 6 p.m. that night, my contractions were really picking up. It was really bad. Really, really bad. And I was like, I don't want to go back to the hospital because they ain't going to keep me. They ain't going to do nothing. So, whole night that night, could not hardly sleep. I could not get comfortable because I was hurting so bad. Next day comes around. I woke up my husband. I was like, babe, I think today's the day. I got to go to the hospital. So, we didn't have a car at the time. So, we had to literally, call my grandfather at work. We had to literally call my grandfather at work to come to the house and let us use his car. So he's like, well, you can take me back to work. My grandfather, mind you, was taking his time. He went to the store. Here I was. It was getting worse, dude. I couldn't breathe at this point almost. It was just hurting so bad. And I was like, dude, I could have this baby anytime. And he's taking his time. So then my husband was taking his time. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. And he's like asking me, he's like, does it hurt? Does it still hurt really bad? I'm like, yes, it does hurt really bad. So he was driving me to the hospital. It took like 25 minutes to get there. So I was in active labor and didn't even know it. Went to the hospital, they checked me, I was 4 centimeters dilated, and within an hour, I changed from a 4 to a 6, that quick. So they started me on penicillin, what is it called, penicillin, or whatever, it's Pitocin, sorry, don't hate on me, Pitocin, and, since I was strep positive too, so they had to give me both the antibiotic and the Pitocin to speed things up. And later on, it picked up quite much. So I went from that. They also had me on those ball things, had my legs over and stuff. I also got the epidural. They said, girl, you could have literally did that without the epidural of how good you was handling the pain as a first-time mom. I'm like, I still wanted it because I didn't want to deal with the pain, because even though I wasn't crying or anything and I could handle it very well, I was like, give me it. So I got the epidural thingy and felt like a bee sting or something in my back, and also felt this weird pain on like this side, like the left side of my back, and I was like, oh, it hurts. So yeah, there's that. That was terrible. So after all that, and after they upped my Pitocin the last time or whatever, I literally felt like I had to push. It felt horrible. I just felt this how do I put this? So much pressure. And I was like, my husband better get in here because I'm about to have this baby. So they was calling him through the hall and they was like, oh, you better get in here. Your wife is about to have this baby. And he's like rushing in there. My grandma was in there. My husband's in there. Everybody's in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Literally, the baby came out before the doctor came in the room. My husband and the nurse delivered my baby. Sorry to cut off, but my husband and the nurse delivered the baby, and it took probably about 3 or 4 pushes. She was out, and it took about 4 to 5 minutes, and they was like shocked considering it was my first time. I felt everything just about it because the epidural wore off. I was feeling so much contractions. It was horrible. But I tore super badly. Had to have probably about 24 stitches is what they was guessing. I lost a crap load of blood because I'm a free bleeder. And my daughter weighed 7 pounds, 0 ounces. They asked me as soon as she came out of me, do you want to hold her or do you want us to clean her up first? I'm like, give me my baby. So they laid her on me, and she had the stuff still all over her, the white stuff. She was slimy, she was gooey. Oh, it felt amazing. Like in this, I became super emotional and I started crying. And I finally got to hold the little baby I carried for 9 months. And now she is 5 months old, and she started baby food the other day. She's in a very high percentile for babies her age. She is way bigger than the other babies, lengthwise and weight-wise. I have breastfed her since day 1, but my husband is black or mixed, and I'm obviously white. So, she's gonna be really tall. Because my husband is, and then I'm 5'8". My husband is, I think he's 6'2", 6'1", something like that. I think he is 6'2". Yes, he's 6'2". Terrible, I can't even think about it. But yes, it has been amazing. But in February, I did have a miscarriage. I do not really believe in birth control for multiple reasons, but it made me heavy bleed super bad when I was on it and other stuff. So my doctor was judging me very hard about having the miscarriage and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind about having another baby because at least they would be close in age, and then after the other baby, I'd probably be done having kids. But yeah, so this is my birth story, and also added a little other story in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see more videos like this or more content or anything like that, let me know what you would want to see in the comment section down below. Thank you, and have a great, blessed day. Bye-bye.